You'd have to be living under a rock to not have heard the many complaints about dealerships in the United States this year. Well, Kia dealers have been taken to court, so have other dealerships, but now Nissan has upped the ante. Their dealers have actually been arrested by the police for fraud and forgery. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Really appreciate your support, and great to have all the new subscribers here as well. Well, it's a sad day, really, but honestly, it's reflective of the general environment. Unfortunately, a lot of dealerships are really hurting their brands. Now, I talked about what was happening at some key dealerships. Apparently, some actual documents were forged by dealerships, by people working at the dealerships to try and get people to pay more money, and other things happen. Now, it wasn't just Kia, it's happened at other dealerships as well. But now, unfortunately, it looks as though some Nissan dealerships are really giving Nissan a bad name. Of course, many dealerships have been hurting their own brands. Ford, in particular, have been really furious about what's been happening at their dealerships. But this is the thing. Why on earth are dealerships still making you come in? I mean, why do you have to go through this? Why do people have to go through all this kind of skullduggery, these shenanigans? Just let people buy online. I don't understand why the only thing we can't buy online is a car. This is one of the reasons why I think a lot of people just go, you know what, stuff it. I'll just buy a Tesla, a Rivian, a Lucid. It's so much easier. You don't have to deal with dealerships that, well, could do things to you that will really affect your life. Now, I reported on a Mustang Mach-E buyer who signed a contract for a Mach-E. Then they called him and said, no, you didn't agree on that. We've changed the contract. It's $10,000 more now. Now, that's one thing. At least the customer got informed by Ford. It wasn't the right thing to do, but at least they knew what was going on. But now 2 employees at a Nissan dealership in Georgia, just south of Atlanta, have been arrested over allegations of fraud on vehicle purchase papers and forged signatures. Like I said, it's not the first time this year we've heard of forged signatures, fraud at dealerships in the United States, but it is the first this year for Nissan. Attorney John Lovell is representing the 2 Nissan dealer employees in the case, and he told Auto News that his clients were arrested on single charges of theft by deception. I'm a firm believer in the American concept of innocent unless proven guilty. I request that these men be given the presumption of innocence, Lovell said. I took forward to presenting additional evidence and proving their innocence. Now, I've got to say, there hasn't been any other dealer employees be arrested in the last year. Not that I'm aware of anyway. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. I have reported on numerous problems going on at dealerships, but I would say that if they've actually been arrested, there's a pretty damn good chance that they did commit this crime. I agree with the attorney. You have to presume that they're innocent before being proven guilty, but in this case, I am very skeptical because, I mean, like I said, this has happened in other dealerships from other brands over the last 12 months, but they weren't actually arrested. So there must be some pretty compelling evidence for the police to go and make these arrests. Now, Irina Alfieri told police she had not purchased an extended warranty or any other add-ons when she bought a vehicle from Nissan in Newman in September. Despite that, the items were included as part of the deal, and police noted that the signatures for that part of the deal were done electronically and differed from every other signature on the paperwork. Yeah, that's kind of making it obvious, isn't it? Ms. Alfieri stated that she has tried to get this matter reversed with the dealership. However, they have not been inclined to address the issue. In other words, the dealership just told her to get lost. In December, another customer, Lindsay Collins, said that this same dealership refused to take back a vehicle that she was attempting to return under a lemon law. She, too, said the paperwork contained forged signatures, and police noted on an apparent difference in the signatures she pointed out. I mean, apparently it was quite obvious that some signatures were hers and some others were different. Someone had just pretended to be her. On the same day, police met with Justin Steele, another customer who claimed that he bought a 2018 Ford F-150 XLT from the same dealership. However, the dealership allegedly entered the vehicle as a Ford F-150 Platinum to the lender. That's part of a practice called power booking. This happens quite often apparently in the United States, in which dealers say that a vehicle is worth more than it really is by lying about the trim level, and then that enables the financial institution to process it at a higher rate. This is according to the police report, by the way. In this case, the difference between the vehicles amounted to a difference of more than $14,000. The two men were arraigned in Coweta County Magistrates Court in Newman. Both have pleaded not guilty, according to their attorneys. Now, some people have commented on this news saying this is why you need to read through all the paperwork with a fine-tooth comb before you sign anything. I think that person's completely missed the point, or these people that are making these comments have missed the point of the story. The point of the story is they did. They read through everything. They signed what they were meant to sign. After the fact, these dealership employees have gone and changed the contract and added signatures or put in digital signatures where there were no signatures before. I mean, how do you stop that? As a customer, there's nothing you can do here other than go to the police and tell them what's happened. There's absolutely nothing else you can do. Now, I think get rid of the dealership model. Change it. I mean, yeah, you could keep dealerships, but why do we have to buy cars from dealerships? Why are legacy automakers making us continue to do this? They're really nothing but a middleman who are trying to cheat folks, or cheat some people, out of their money. A lot of people think they're more of a nuisance than anything, and to be honest, to be fair, I've been to a lot of dealerships just as a little game, bit of fun, right? In Australia, walk into the dealership and I'll say, oh, I see this electric car you've got, or this car, gas powered car, and I'll say, what do you think about how much power has this got? What's the efficiency? What about these features? And I'll ask them some questions where, you'd think that they would know the answer. Most of the time, they don't. They don't even care. It's just a job, and they'll just make something up. And I'll say, oh, actually, no, mate, this car actually has this much power, or this car actually has this feature, or it has this kind of battery chemistry, and they'll look at you with just glazed eyes, like, right, mate, yeah, okay, don't care, whatever. And they'll go, oh yeah, I'll just check on that. And they won't even give you a real response. I think the dealership model is broken. It's unneeded. It's unnecessary. Dealerships can provide support. How about that? Dealerships can provide support, servicing, yeah, maybe some assistance and advice. But really, when it comes down to purchasing, why not just let people buy online? And if you're located in that geographical area, that dealership can make a cut of the sale. That would be a much easier way to do it. Fixed pricing as well. Fixed pricing like the Tesla model, that is a way better solution. Maybe that'll stop the bleeding for these automakers. I mean, look at Tesla's growth in the last 3 months, right? Everyone said they would suffer this year. They've only got 2 models really that are mass market models. Everyone else is going to take over. The opposite happened. You've got to say one of the reasons for that, it's just being able to avoid all of this hassle. Well, that's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.